So basically,
Y'all got one of those First Amendment auditors.
exactly. I don't want to. Yeah.
If she's getting nothing on her camera that she can post on YouTube for some drama, she will leave. Here we go.
We're here in Locust Grove, Georgia, at the Department of Driver Services. It is October 3rd, about 12:33 p.m. No, just take a few pictures, thanks.
No photos or video allowed. Ma'am. No photos or videos allowed.
Yeah, this is open to the public.
Alright.
I'm just asking you, is it open to the public?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Here they've got number 1 kiosk. So this man over here is flipping out. And this is the sign that he's referring to. Let me show you real quick. See, this is actually not law right here. See, this is the one that he is referring to right here. See, that's actually not law.
Can't use photo of it.
So it's not law. So you can see it says the now serving affair. How you doing?
Are you with our department?
No, with the press, the free press. And who are you, ma'am? Do you work here?
Yes.
Oh, are you a supervisor?
Yes.
And what's your name?
Don't have to give my name.
No, you don't want to identify yourself?
Well, there's no taping in the building.
Oh, yes,
That's
there is.
why
It's open. Is this open to the public?
It is.
Oh, okay, then
We
it's.
do have signs posted.
Uh-oh, signs. Sounds scary. Sounds kind of daunting. Is it a law or is it a policy?
I'll be right back.
Okay, if it's a policy, which I know it is, then it doesn't apply to me.
How you doing, ma'am? How
Good, you?
I'm well. How are you?
Absolutely
So-
fantastic.
I understand. As long as you're not in the way of customers or around
Absolutely. Yeah.
information like
Are you law enforcement?
Yes, I am.
Are you a state trooper or what's your
I am
capacity?
DDS law enforcement.
Okay, and what's your name?
So as long as you're not around the people or
You
around
don't-
their personal identifying information.
Investigator S. Williams. Do you have a badge number or ID number or anything?
So, okay, are we clear?
Are you going to identify or
Are we clear?
are we clear about what?
As long as you're
I'll
not
follow the
around
law.
people.
Are your shoelaces tied? Don't roll with scissors. Don't eat yellow snow. I gotcha.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
She's peeking her head out. See, this is the investigator. She's actually explaining to different people what's going. I'm not coming back there.
Because we have personal identifying
Yeah,
information
yeah.
back here. So
Yeah,
we
I'm not coming back
have to
there.
go back this way.
No, is this open to the public?
Just over here.
Yeah, this is open to the
We have
public.
People testing and all
Yeah.
that stuff, so you can't
Shh, don't.
come back here,
Yeah,
okay?
shh. I'm not coming back there, ma'am.
But where you have your camera facing,
Well, I'm in public though.
I understand you're over here.
Is this?
Personal
I mean, the public's allowed. I mean, see this right here. This
You
is
understand what I'm
actually.
saying, ma'am?
See how this is? I know. I'm not trying to capture your personal information.
Well, you're back here. This is behind the counter, like back
I'm not behind the counter though.
back here.
Okay. This is open to the public, man. See this right here? See this? This is where people take pictures. This is where people come to take tests. So this is actually open to the public. I'm not in private. So you are. You're currently in the authorized, what they call the restricted area.
But our computers are right here.
I'm not trying to get your personal information or your customer's personal information. So, or public's or whatever identifying, you know. So they have these notices here. It says, open, no cell phones. Would you like to identify yourself now?
Straight at this next stop sign.
those two. Oh, see, look, this is number 1. So this is obviously a counter back there. I think this is the manager right here, so I'm distracting her. See how they have these different cameras right here? So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have all these cameras in the back.
Cherry County Communications. Yes, ma'am. I needed to get a police officer to the driver services building, 619 Tanger Boulevard.
Okay. What's the nearest intersection street to Tanger Boulevard?
What's the what?
Nearest intersection street to Tanger Boulevard.
Bill Garner.
Okay. And what's your name?
Cheryl.
And your last name?
Husband.
And a good callback number. Okay.
I'm sorry, that's my cell phone. 678 56. Oh, I was right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
678-565-4361.
Okay. Why do you need an officer out at this location?
I have a lady that's filming, and it's clearly posted, no filming in our building, no pictures, because a lot of people have personal documents. She's clearly trying to rile us up, and our investigator with investigative services is here, and there's nothing she can do personally, so I was told by my manager to call y'all to get somebody out here.
Okay. And what does the female look like? Is she black, white, Asian, Hispanic?
White.
And what's she wearing?
Has on a black t-shirt, sunglasses. She has some sort of lanyard around her neck. Carrying a, go ahead. Carrying a, I don't know, like a camera on a stick.
Okay. Has there been any physical violence?
No.
Any weapons involved?
No, not that we've seen.
All right. We'll get somebody out there. Just call us back if anything changes, okay?
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It says employees only, stuff like that. Oh, we're busted. See, that's what we're looking for, smiling faces. Oh, look, she's recording here. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I speak to one of your supervisors real quick? Is that a supervisor right there?
Miss Cheryl, she said, can she talk? She want to speak with you? No.
Oh, she's refusing. Is she refusing? What's her name, Cheryl? I want to do an open public records request, please. I want your salary, I want your disciplinary file and your employee file, and those pictures that you have that you're taking, please. Yeah, I'd like to do an open, it's oral, under the Georgia Open Records Act, please. Are you refusing, ma'am? Okay, that's fine. I'm sure it's your policy to not ignore customers. So this is what we this is what our tax dollars pay for. It's a disgrace, and they laugh about it because they know they're getting paid. They're on the government teat. Yep. Look at this. Absolutely disgraceful.
I'm great. How are you guys?
I'm a little weirded out. Like, you know, we're making it.
Yeah. Come on, too big.
Miss Sandra, Missy.
Y'all got y'all an auditor up here.
You can close the door, folks, so you won't come around here.
Oh, no, I will not.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Here, you're making my heart come in.
So basically,
Y'all got one of those First Amendment auditors.
exactly. I don't wanna, but yeah. So we've been instructed on our end, so long as they're not around personal identifying information or blocking exits or bothering the customers, then it's really nothing we can do. Have y'all been called at any other times?
Yeah. So that's because that's what they do. They come up, they try to goad us into violating their rights or do something. Basically, they want to put a video on YouTube to go viral. I know the post office is a public building. I'm not sure about DDS.
So we have signage out there saying, you know, no filming and all that stuff.
Right.
So
Okay. Have y'all asked her to leave?
basically, no, I haven't just said leave. No.
Okay.
But I know when my deputy director, I spoke with him, actually about last week it was, and they was like, basically we can't really tell them to leave because it's public property or whatever like that. So just basically, like you said, kill them with kindness as long as they're not around personal identifying information. Bothering the customers, blocking any entrances or exits and stuff. That's all we can do.
So if that's all y'all can do, that's all we can do as well.
But they get rattled, and it's like,
Right. So what do y'all want me to do?
I tell you,
Because, you know, y'all giving her exactly what she wants by calling us.
I know, that's what, and that's what but their district manager told them to call.
Okay.
So it's clearly,
I mean, I have no problem going and talking to her.
so Locust Grove is here, and he's wanting to know what do we want him to do as far as like, he said you can have him step outside the facility.
Okay.
Say that again. Okay, he said we do not want them filming inside.
Okay. All right. Where's she at?
Okay, he said if you need to call council, let him know he can give you Crandall's number.
No, listen, I just need to know, because like I said, they've got to know the difference between a publicly owned place and a privately owned place that's open to the public.
Can you hear him?
I can.
So, if y'all don't want her here, that's fine. I'll tell her to leave. And I'll try to explain to her the difference between, a publicly owned place which is funded by the public, like the post office, versus a government building which is owned by the state but open to the public. So if she's been asked to leave, she has to leave. Okay? And I'll answer whatever questions she has or whatever. But like I said, this is exactly what she wants. She wants to get on YouTube or something. So, she wants to.
Thank you.
I gotta write a report, so they want me to tell you who else came.
Yeah, I'll give you my card.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, where's she at?
She on this side of the room now.
Okay. Has anybody spoken to her?
I made the mistake of doing so.
Is she being aggressive or ugly or anything?
She said, I said, ma'am, there's no filming in the building. Oh, is this a public building? I said, yes, but there's still no filming.
But it's not.
So what is your name?
It's a private building that's open to the public, just like Walmart. So it's actually owned by the state. It's a state. This is state of Georgia property. So there's a difference. So the post office is a public building as well, but she can't go into the restricted areas. So
Well, see, I don't know if she's made her way to the testing room or.
She when I was out there,
people's personal documents are out.
Yeah, and that's what I told her. But when I was out there, she didn't go in the actual testing room. She just went walked down the little side with where you can take a picture and all that stuff. So
okay. All right, let me go talk to her.
Okay, how much help do you need? I mean,
they trying to rattle you.
she just stands there and just keeps.
She's trying to do that. That's why the more and more people are rattling.
How you doing today, man?
What's your name?
Sergeant Jones,
Sergeant
badge
Jones.
number 1509.
And your body cam's on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing absolutely fabulous.
Okay, so
It's
the DDS has asked for me to escort you out.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go talk. We'll talk.
Okay, so if I don't leave, what's going to happen?
Well, if you don't leave, you're going to be charged with criminal trespass.
So you're going to arrest me?
No, I'll write you a ticket.
Okay, can I have that ticket?
No, come on, let's go talk.
I would like to have that ticket.
Let's go
please.
talk for a second.
Well,
I'm trying to give you a chance to talk.
I want.
This is not a public building, okay? This is a privately owned building that's open to the public. You understand the difference, correct?
So is it owned by, who is it owned by?
It's owned by the state of Georgia.
Oh, so the state of Georgia is private now?
The building is private, yes. Because you have sensitive documentation out.
Okay. You understand how law works, right?
Right.
Well,
I do.
I'm not leaving until
I understand
you
you're a First Amendment auditor.
I'm not a First Amendment auditor.
Yes, you
It's
are.
called the
That's
Free
exactly what
Press.
you are.
So
What's your name?
I'm not going to give it to you.
What's your name?
Unless what's going to happen if I don't?
So this is exactly what you wanted.
No, it's not what I want.
It is exactly what you wanted.
No, it's not.
You want a YouTube video, and I got that. Okay, I understand. And listen, I ain't mad at you. I understand. I see it all the time.
You think I want this
I do.
response? I want to come in here and exercise my rights for free.
You want to go viral on YouTube?
You are.
Or any other.
I'm on this side of the
See,
camera.
there you go. You just said it. So you want a video you can post to YouTube, and I get that.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I want to sit there and not have my rights violated.
These people have asked you to leave.
Okay. Well, I'm not leaving until you give me a written trespass.
So
I want a written trespass.
because they claim that it's posted, not to film. So
is it a law or is it a policy? I'm asking. I've already talked to your chief.
Oh, have you?
Oh, I have.
About being here at the DDS.
I've already had a conversation with him, and we'll have another one.
So, stand right here for 1 second. I'm gonna verify something.
Oh, your chief knows who I am.
That's all right. I'm gonna call him and see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it you?
You don't talk to him.
No.
Are you scared?
No. No, because I'm not going to give you a video to go YouTube viral on. So. All right, this is a restricted area, so
Not this right here.
this back here is. So stay here. If you come here, you will be arrested.
That's all it is.
She's badgering the team member.
Yeah. I've just got to verify something with my chief right quick. Hey, chief. Got this First Amendment auditor lady over here at DDS. She's claiming she talked to you and that she has permission to be here in the DDS, even though they're asking her to leave. And so there's one of the state police officers here, and they're saying she can't be in the DDS because it is a private-owned building that's open to the public. And then they have signs that say that she can't be filming in here. Well, that's what I told her. I was going to stand there talking to her. I said, this is exactly what you want. You want a viral video to go on YouTube. I said, I'm not going to give it to you. I'm going to check all my facts first, but no, I went back into the private area. Well, I told that to her too when I talked to her. I was going to see if she was going to be cooperative with me, but she's not, you know. Right. Well, but the post office has got that spot in the front, like they can't go back into the private area, you know. So, I mean, she's all over she's walking behind people that are taking their tests over there. She's all in the lobby area, walking up on people that are up. Yeah. Right. No. That's not the thing. But what I'm saying is, when the employees have asked her to leave, like if a Walmart employee asks you to leave, is that? I just want to make sure I'm not doing anything wrong, Chief. Yeah. So if they have signs out front, because that's one thing that's what I need to check on. Ma'am, Hey, what did y'all signs actually say? Y'all said y'all got signs that say no filming?
Yes, that's what it specifically said.
Where are they posted?
There's one up front. I think there's one by the testing area.
Okay.
And what exactly do the signs?
What does the sign?
Yeah, I've got my chief on the phone. I'm trying to figure out exactly how we're supposed to handle this.
Okay.
Because she's not going to go quietly, so.
Did you hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see if I can see one.
So, what? Yeah. Right, that's exactly, and that's what she's trying to do, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, but anybody can walk into Walmart too, right? Yeah. Right. Yeah. And the signs don't. I'm just trying. Listen, I'm. Yeah. Simple. So all I wanted to make sure, Chief. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Simple. It might take an hour or two. Yeah. I gotcha. No, she won't tell me her name. Yeah. Oh, white lady, younger. So yeah, I mean they've got the DDS signs here. Security notice: no phones or video allowed. Georgia comp regulation 375-3-1-37 prohibits filming, photography, and soliciting of any kind.
She's still there. She got the thing up. But you're not tall enough. I need some security paper. Because she literally has the what do you call it? The tripod.
Yeah. Who are you a police officer with?
Department of Driver Services.
Department of Driver Services, police. Yeah. Okay.
Can I cover my window? Like yours?
It says regulations R-375-3-1-37. Yeah.
1514 of units on the 65. That's affirmative on Nike.
Simple. Alright. Alright.
I'm gonna put some paper. How many do you think? 3? 4?
I think yeah, about 3 is fine.
Which one?
Y'all got it?
No, I don't.
I got a whole bunch of construction papers here.
I need some help.
Are you on there?
tape it. You're good. Here, hold this. And then put this one. Here, hold these, please. This one too. I need new tape. Julie. Let's use tape. What is not the big thing?
59-9.
She's in here. Let's see.
50-9-9.
I got emergency. I have to go line off in the darker. That way no shadows, nothing like that. I'll peek through the camera.
Hey, did you see that OCGA 50-9-9? Right. And you see the part where it says that the DDS is a non-public forums in which customers do not anticipate being filmed. Customers have an expectation of privacy in conducting these personal matters in which the exchange of information, of personal information.
Where are you seeing that? I'm on A. I don't see that. B.
That's B. Department of Driver Service.
Yes, sir. Yeah, my B don't sound like yours. It says, without the express written consent of the Director of Georgia Building Authority, first hasn't been received except otherwise it is almost listed. Your B and my B are different.
It's B in parentheses, and it says verbatim, Department of Driver Services customer service centers are non-public forums in which customers do not anticipate being filmed. Customers have an expectation of privacy in conducting these personal matters, which include the exchange of personal information.
That ain't what I'm saying. You're 50-9. Let me look at what's on the book. Whatever you're reading, it don't make match what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm calling to make sure, you know.
50-9-9, right?
Yeah.
Our OCGA books don't even go to 50. I don't think we have 50s. So why? I still go back to if they have a state officer there, why are we dealing with it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because we ain't getting sued over no silliness about it.
Huh?
We're out in front of 1340.
Okay.
Place.
Basically, it's conflicted pretty much. They have signs out here. Basically.
Chief, I got the state officer right here with me now.
Yeah. So basically, it's conflicting. Our supervisors told us basically like killing what kind is just because they're not in areas where there's personal identifying information and not blocking the door like that. And then that's what we're told to do, just keep them out of there. So that's what I've been doing. So we also have signage out here and saying that they can't come in and film and all that stuff. But it's just...
Yeah. Okay. She's saying her supervisors are telling them not to deal with it.
This letter. Well, I'm reading right here at the bottom of 50-999. Says, certified law enforcement is employed by the Department of Public Safety and are security person under contract with the department shall exercise such power. So I don't think we even have it's not even in our law book, 50-9-9. So I don't think we can even enforce that.
Can you check statutes and stuff for your end?
Yeah, that's who I was on the phone
50-9-9?
Yeah, I've been on the phone with our legal department.
Okay.
So, it's like I said, it's...
Yeah. Okay.
That's all I can say.
All right, so...
Get away from that situation as quick as you can.
Yeah. So, all right, Chief, I appreciate it.
All right.
Bye.
And basically, they get all wound up.
Right.
And then they call you guys.
Yeah.
And basically, their district manager told them to call you guys.
Yeah.
Or whatever, so it's...
Okay. So that's what I'm saying, and that's what I just talked to Chief about. So there is a code section on there that handles that, but the Chief was doing, looking up. That's for you guys, not us. It's not even in our code book. So as long as as far as we are concerned, because I know that because before I worked here, I worked on a university. So I know that if you work for the state, you have different statutes and stuff you can enforce versus us. So as long as she's in the lobby, we can't do anything. You can.
And that's
But as long as your supervisors are telling you can't, then the best thing to tell your people is to just ignore.
That's what
At this point, it's harassment. It's annoying.
But like I said, their supervisor telling them.
Yeah.
So it's like, because this just started happening, so it's just like a lot of confusion going on.
Yeah.
You even got customers.
That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
And then she's in this back corner. She already told her once she can't go behind the counter or
Thank
behind
you.
that little cut. She's still in that little cut as soon as we open that door. You can see everything on our computer screens.
Where's she at?
Right there. So
Your phone's over there on the, I'm sorry, I left it over there. So,
And then I'm on road test. You got the whole camera in my face.
do you want me to stand by with you while you talk to her? Okay. All right.
Ma'am, go ahead.
So there is statutes on the book, 50-9-9, that applies to the customer's expectation of privacy in here. As far as I go, OCGA 50-9-9. But that's for the state employee police department too. And they have an expectation for their privacy, but it's not for me to enforce, it's for the state to enforce. So as far as I'm concerned, as long as you're not bothering these people, I'm okay with you being here. But she is a state officer, so.
And what I'm telling you is, if you can't be back here, because we have personal identifying information back here.
And I already told you
and
I'm not
cannot
gonna get that.
Well, your camera, you film it, you can zoom it, so you
Let
can't.
me explain it to you real quick.
No, you cannot be back here because there's personal identifying.
So what happens is it's called DPPA, which is the Driver's Privacy Protection Act, and I'm assuming that's what you guys are referring to. So basically what it is the onus on you to protect it as the keeper of the information. See, when I capture this, it's not illegal to capture the information, it's what I do with it that's the crime. And you should understand that. So, like, say for example, if I get her social security
So as long as she's not live, put it up on the...
Which you'll never know. I could be, I might not. But
until they post up and then...
But now, see, if I sit there and post their information on the screen, like if I post their information, then there might be a crime there, okay?
Then it come back to you if their identity
That's
gets
right, but
stolen.
this is obviously, you can see that this is 18, so this is obviously open to the public. So the point of this is, darling, is the onus is for you guys to use blackout screens, turn your screens. That's what it does. That's what that onus is. Don't earn yourself a lawsuit, okay? I'm just saying, because I'm going to come after you personally. So if you ask me to leave under threat of arrest, I'm coming after you, Miss Williams, personally.
I'm not asking. I'm not asking this.
I'm not trying to get this. I'm not trying to get your information. I'm recording you. See how he operates. Did your chief tell you that I talked to him?
Well, I went back there and looked up some research. And the chief did say you talked to him, but I did my research because I don't want to violate nobody's rights.
And I appreciate that. You came a little hot.
Well,
and this is, and let me tell you, I don't want this to go viral. I would rather sit there and come in here, peacefully record, and leave in 10 minutes or
Absolutely.
whatever. That's what I'm
I got no problem with people doing that.
It's called freedom of press.
Right. And
where I post this has no relevance.
As long as you're doing it right.
And does CNN and Fox News, do they make money on their stories that they post? So what's the problem with me making a
Well,
little
you
money?
probably do better than they do anyway, to be honest with you.
I'm not going to divulge that, but if I make a little money on other social media that I posted, I don't care about the customers.
As long as I don't care, as long as you're not posting anybody's information.
But the onus is on me to do that.
Exactly.
And if I do that, then we can handle it at that time.
There you go.
And you can watch however many videos I have. I forget. There's so many.
Yeah.
But you can comb through them. They're on the internet. So if I post somebody's personal information, then have at it. If I break a law. But policy doesn't mean anything to me.
I got you.
Law. That's what matters. So.
You're fine.
You apologize for coming in, huh?
I do, and I'm gonna give you my card.
I appreciate that. I really do. That
Look,
means a
and
lot.
I'm gonna tell you, it's my second day back on day shift.
Okay.
So I'm a little tired.
That's
I've been on night shift for 3 months.
I appreciate it, yeah.
I come in, you're right.
I appreciate
But
it.
I don't have any problem with you guys.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that, because she doesn't even have any problem with you guys. It's the other employees that
But there's no expectation of privacy.
Well, there is to the customers.
Well, I'll definitely
Do the 50-9-9.
I'll definitely look it up. A lot of times you guys quote, and I'll use an
Well,
example.
I'll show you if you would like, and on your camera. I'll show you what I
I've already done
Googled.
DDS before and posted that sign and done things, but what it actually is like the health department, for example.
You see what it says right there, and you can film it.
Well, this is actually this is a limited public forum, right?
Okay, but that's what I was looking at. So you can see that I'm not lying and I'm not making anything up.
And I'll do more research and I'll obviously post that on here.
And that's fine.
And debunk it because this is obviously open to the public.
Right, but That's what I'm saying. They, as far as when they come up in the, if you're not up beside them over their
Have I
shoulder.
been up to somebody when they're in the cubicle or the little
My
area?
concern was when you were back here.
But that's all I'm saying is that, like this gentleman who's up here.
Showing.
So if you're walking around out there, you're perfectly good.
And
okay?
also, we have customers out here filling out applications and
And
stuff.
you can watch however many videos I have in DMVs. I don't bother these people. I'm not here for them. I'm here to document the signage. I think when you came up, or one of the employees came up, I was documenting signage on the wall. You know what I mean?
I'm
That's
good
what I was
with it.
doing. So.
I'm good with it. And like I said, if I came in wrong, then I apologize.
I
I shouldn't have done that.
I appreciate
This
that.
is a new
That
thing.
actually means a lot to me.
And listen, like I said,
My first name's Lana, so.
thank you, Jesse.
Nice to meet you.
Badge number 1509.
I appreciate that.
I'm a sergeant. Like I said, I apologize if I didn't mean to.
No, that's perfectly, yeah.
But you're good to go.
All right, thanks. Have a nice day. Yeah, God bless, be safe.
Thank you. You too. Let me talk to the employees. Can you get me in right here? Who's the supervisor?
Cheryl.
Cheryl?
Is Cheryl back there? She's on the floor. Oh, she might be out here.
Can I talk to her privately?
Yeah, I'm on lunch right now. What's going on, sir?
What's going on, man?
Trying to work.
How are you?
Hey, so listen. When these people come in, if y'all flat out ignore them, they'll be gone within 10, 15 minutes. This is what they want. They want y'all to call us. They want us to show up. They want us to come in hot at them. I did a little bit at first, but I apologize to her for that. That's what they are doing, okay?
Yeah, well, that's what I figured. She was trying to wind
Yeah.
up my employees.
If you go online and you search First Amendment auditors, that's what they call themselves, okay? They come into these places with the intent purpose of getting y'all to call the police. They want us to come. They want us to lock them up. Even if they're 100% in the wrong, they're going to post that video on YouTube. It's going to go viral. It's going to get 1 million hits. Then they're going to sue you guys, and they're going to sue us. And even if they're in the wrong, you know what's going to happen? The state's going to settle. Every time. So if y'all ignore them and y'all don't call the police on them and y'all don't say anything to them, I promise you they will leave because they're not getting what they want. Okay. They will say okay, and they'll frame it in the video. They'll say okay, this DDS, they follow the rules. They're good to go. We're going to go somewhere else and see if we can, and they'll leave. You know, sometimes they may be stubborn and take 30 minutes, but they will leave, I promise you. Because for them, it's about making money, right? If they're not getting the reaction here, they're not making money. So they're going to leave and they're going to go somewhere else, okay? So if you can get your employees to kind of get on board with that, if you see somebody come in with that rig, with those cameras, ignore them. You know, if they come up and ask you a question, yes ma'am. This is what it is. Have a good day. You know, they will leave. Because if you search it and you go in there and you look at those videos, they go to Walmarts, they go to the post offices, they go to the DDSs, they go everywhere. And they start filming and they wait for you to call the police. And it is exactly what they want. You're giving them exactly what they want.
See, that's what my supervisor said to do, so I was following her instructions.
Right. And
now we know.
As a government building, this is a new popular trend. Like I said, all you gotta do is take one trip on YouTube and search it, and you'll get 1 million different videos. So.
Well, I do have a question. She, of course, in my face, with the camera and everything, and saying it's my right to have these documents. I need this, that, and the other. I have the right to say, well, what about my rights of not filmed?
So you're an employee of the government, okay? You can't argue that right when you have cameras in this building.
Yeah. you're right.
So
Okay.
you're on camera immediately when you walk in this building, correct? Mm-hmm. So therefore, you know that you've already forfeited that right to begin with. Mm-hmm. You're letting the state record you. Right, which is also part of her argument as far as the documentation that is being recorded is already on camera anyway, right? There's already cameras around here that...
Where she's walking around, no.
But there's nowhere that she has to get past the locked door, correct?
She stood right at...
But she didn't come through the door, right?
Okay, correct.
So, if it's accessible without having to manipulate anything, it's considered open. Okay, and I'm just telling you by
about that
all our doors that we have access to that we put the code on, we have to make sure we're closing them back because if that door is just ajar.
Well, no, because she still would have to manipulate the door to get in. Okay, and you have signs saying authorized personnel pass these doors, correct? Mm-hmm. That this is a restricted area. This is not open to the public.
It says employees only.
Right, and this is an area that you can argue is not, the general public cannot come in and expect to be able to just come back here. Mm-hmm. So this is a private area. This is not open.
Right.
Anything out there where she can freely walk is considered open. Okay, so once she comes, and like I said, y'all watch.
I think that's why Top Dogs had said, post these signs, ta-da-ta-da-ta-da, and so we have to post the signs.
The signs themselves are still only,
I think she wants to talk to you for something.
you don't have to. You know, you can decline to talk to her, but that's...
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to her.
Yeah, you.
Me?
No.
Oh, she wants to talk to me.
She wants to talk to you.
There waiting on you to come back.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I was like, sorry you left.
Tell her I'll be with her 1 second, okay? But just like I said, if they come in and you guys ignore them, they will leave. Okay?
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So we need to instruct each one that if they get in their face, that not to say anything, ask if, you know, when
Can
you
I help
call a
you?
customer.
Is there something I can do for you?
Is this your number? You know, which is what I did. She'd come up to my counter. I had already called a customer. I said, are you 319? Or whatever the number happened to be.
Yeah.
No. I said, oh, I apologize. I'm waiting for 319.
Okay.
And if you'll back up so I can process my customer.
Did she back up? Yeah. So see, as long as she's doing that stuff, she knows what she's doing. Trust me, she's researched the laws as well.
I'm just afraid I'm going to have something out.
Yeah, we have stuff on our counter.
So now we got to
that's frustrating.
Make sure you're laying stuff face down so it's not.
Yeah.
Well, but like I said, that could be argued that any number of these cameras could be picking that up as well, right?
Yes.
So, just trust me, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, she's
They
researched.
are, but it goes to our feed, to our IS.
I understand.
Yeah.
But that's why I say if you ignore them, they will leave. You watch, I promise you. Her or any other one, if they come in here and they're not getting the results they want, because she even said it out there when I was talking to her, she's like, Fox and CNN, they get paid for their news stories, right? So if I make a little bit of money, so that tells you right there, she's all about the money. She wants to get the views, she wants to get the donations, she wants to get the money. If she's not getting it here, she's going to go somewhere else. If y'all are straight ignoring her, she comes up to y'all, can I help you, ma'am? There's nothing I can do for you? Okay, have a nice day. You know, and she's just standing there looking like, if she's getting nothing on her camera that she can post on YouTube for some drama, she will leave. Okay?
Yep, got it.
So
we got to take each one, because I told Haley already, you keep, you know, she's making me uncomfortable, blah, blah. That's what she wants. I told her, stop, just come to the back. So. All right, I appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Sorry for calling you guys, didn't I?
No, that's all right. Hey.
You know for next time.
There you go. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And actually, after thinking just for like 2 seconds.
Sure.
So when you say like non-public forum, just to squash that real quick.
Okay.
Look up Price v. Garland. Look up Smith v. Cumming, and just because it's a non-public forum, like obviously I'm sure you're familiar with like the sidewalk, the steps of City Hall. It's like a traditional public forum. They have limited public, so even if they made this a non-public forum, this right here cannot be, and that's for expressive activities. Like if I came in here with signs saying
protesting,
F the DMV, or F the police, or whatever the heck they come up with to try to try to protest. Right.
And I'm sure you know more about this. You've done lots of research. I know.
And so your non-public forums, this right here, Price v. Garland specifically, the combat what you just showed me, this cannot be expressive. Videoing itself cannot be expressive.
I got you.
Because this is actually the act of collecting and expressive, which is obviously a video for this example.
Okay. Price v. Garland?
Price v. Garland. And Smith v. Cumming obviously gives me the right to report you or anybody else in their official capacities. If you have what they call Brandsburg v. Hayes, that actually anywhere the public can go. So basically the press and the public have equal rights. I mean, the press is not higher. They can't go to special places. But so wherever the public can go, the general public, then the press can go too.
You said, I'm going to write down more, because I really do want to.
I don't want to take up too much of your time.
No, listen, I appreciate the, references that I can go look up.
Absolutely.
And, and I'll pass along to my guys and make sure that they're aware of it as well.
I know you're a sergeant, so you obviously have people familiar.
Right, and I'll make sure that they're aware of it as well. And I kind of talked to them a little bit back there about, because they were asking about their right to be on. Well, you're on camera the minute you step in the building anyway.
I mean, how many cameras are there?
Right, so.
And I can actually request those cameras. Right. You can, anybody can.
Absolutely. But that's what, I kind of had a conversation with them about, just chilling out. And, like I said, we don't, as the police, we don't care. But when we get here and they're all upset and they're all,
but then you become feelings enforcement instead of law enforcement.
Well, and that's what I said, and that's why I apologize for coming in a little bit hot.
I appreciate it. And that's actually very rare in my
Right. Well, listen, I'm trying to.
You're being a big man for admitting you're wrong, and I appreciate that.
These are different times.
That's right.
And I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and you have to adapt or get out.
Yeah.
And that's two things. This is
Except
not.
change.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even changed because the First Amendment.
Well, it's adapt.
Yeah.
You have to adapt.
Right. People just didn't know their rights back then.
Right.
They do now.
Well, there wasn't the information.
True.
At your fingertips.
It was right. It was there, but you had to go seeking for it.
And that's why I said, I strive to try to make sure that I'm doing things right and not violating people's rights. And that's why I said, yes, I was a little flabbergasted when I first came in. But I've been on night shift for 3 months. This is my second day back on day shift.
Absolutely.
And, hey, you were right. I was wrong. But that's why I appreciate the references as well, so that I can.
I mean, it's all about educate yourself.
Right.
And it's on the individual to teach themselves. I appreciate it. Yes, ma'am. Hand again.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate it.
And did I give you my card?
You did.
Okay.
I think it's in this pocket here.
Okay. All right. Anything I can do for anybody else?
No, I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, have a nice day. All right. You good?
I'm good. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes.
And where was I? I think I was actually over here when where? We got people here. Yeah, I was walking to the other side of the building. So,
I understand.
Yeah, and I'm not trying, like I said, I'm not trying to get their information.
We can't have you like walking all over because people are putting their information in the computer. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to get, I already told you I'm not trying to get their information, so.
I understand. You're like walking.
I was literally pointing the camera this way, walking around. I'm not trying to get their information.
But you're.
Well, because I'm talking to you, you stopped me. I was actually walking around this way to this machine.
I know. You cannot be walking around because people have their information.
But it says right here, see, it says enter this way, so I have to enter this way, right?
Are you getting service today?
I was trying to. I was trying to do an open records request, remember?
Well, I have a legal department we can contact.
Yeah, do you have that number? Yeah, that saved me some time.
Yeah, 678-413-8766.
And is there somebody I need to talk to?
You can contact our legal department and they can give you the information that you're requesting.
BDS legal department? Okay, I definitely will. Okay. And you can't, y'all don't do open oral
No, you have to contact them.
So even though the law says oral.
You have to contact them and they'll let you know.
Okay. Yep. That's the only information you have? Okay. Like I told you, I'm not trying to get their personal information, but this is still open to the public. I mean, even your signs here says, here, let me show you. See, it says, please enter here. So, I mean, I have to walk this way. And the machine's over there. I told you I'm not trying to get private information, right? But I'm not pointing the camera that way. I'm not trying to get their stuff. Not until you came up to me. Locust Grove still needs some help. Keep letting freedom ring.